smells the exact same as it did in our bedroom.
I'm sorry. Thank you for putting that on video.
Oh, is it recording?
Little insight to our lives.
He needs a colon cleanse. What time does the Red Frog Pub close, do you know?
I have no idea. We'll shut it down.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna look real quick so I know.
Well, while she does that, let me welcome y'all to our very first bitch session. I ain't gonna say bride, I ain't gonna say complain, I'm gonna say bitch. I don't care about the YouTube search engine, dynamics, analytics, whatever. This is a straight up
It just says late.
late. The bars are open late. So, and so far the cruise has been great. Don't get me wrong. I've had my moments. The meow has just been in a wonderful spirit the whole time, but I kind of got a little irritated earlier because we went down to the casino to just chill around.
Okay, so let's preface this. This is our first time on the Vista. So we've been on 3 other cruises, and it's three,
the dream and the breeze.
and they're all similarly laid out. So it was easy to navigate the boats and know how to get around, find everything.
Careful about hitting.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was really, really simple cruises as far as once we got acclimated to the first boat. Our subsequent cruises after that, we could easily navigate the boats because they were all laid out the same. This boat is similar yet very different. And the first thing that we noticed is that the casino, at first it seems smaller. We think it's actually bigger, but it's missing some very important things that Josh is going to discuss.
The very first most important thing is there is no men's bathroom within close proximity to the casino. Your 2 closest bathrooms are a women's bathroom, which is just aft starboard side, next to the elevators, and just a little bit further aft from that on the same side is a disabled bathroom. Now, granted, disabled is unisex, anybody can use it, but I'm not going to use a bathroom for someone else that may need it when I'm fully capable of walking my ass
Well,
somewhere
on
else.
this cruise in particular, we've seen a lot of people that need the handicap accessible bathrooms. We've seen a lot of scooters and wheelchairs and things like that. So those bathrooms need to be left for the people that need to use them.
So the other 2 closest bathroom for the men, there's one way aft next to the restaurant.
No, the sports bar.
The sports bar. No,
It
that's
was
where the
Skyback.
disabled-
No,
the disables is next there.
Oh, okay.
It's the next one is way further aft by the aft restaurants. I think that's the Horizons restaurant.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's way back there. I'm not walking all the way back there. The other one was forward by the Liquid Lounge, next to another disabled bathroom, and there was a line for both of them. So I went on a search to find another bathroom. Came back, found her, asked a crew member, oh yeah, it's back there. I'm like, did I miss it? Went back, no. I was right, it's not there. I had to go up a deck to find a men's bathroom to take a leak. The whole time my bladder is getting fuller and I'm thinking, I'm going to urinate myself right here on the deck. I don't care. So, task completed. Get back, find her. We decide we're going to go on another adventure. We're going to go up to Serenity, hang out up there. She says, I'll meet you at the casino bar.
Yeah, because I had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. So luckily, there's a women's restroom right there by the
Again,
casino.
It's right there.
Yep. Well, there should be a men's too, but there's not. But anywho, so I go to the bathroom and I come out of the bathroom and I'm looking at him and I could tell by his face that he was not a happy camper. So I was like, oh shit, what's going on now?
She can tell. I get moods. I'm irritable, and I'll admit I do have a bad temper, and it will sit there and boil and boil and boil until I pop. I can let my temper go till I just explode, and I'm just an utter dick.
Anyway, he's not always like that. It's rare.
Most of the time.
No, it's not. It's rare when it happens, but when it happens, it's not pretty. But it happens quickly. But the next thing that we noticed, which is fucking bizarre, and excuse my, we'll have to bleep that, but
That's too late. You two will see it down in the search ratings. That's another gripe for
no,
another video.
he can bleep that. Okay, but anyway, there is no bar in the casino.
Not one.
What the hell?
What casino have you ever been to, land or sea, that doesn't have a bar? I mean, come on. Vegas runs off of casinos and bars. Atlantic City runs off of casinos and bars. Most cities have a really good nightlife that's got a lot of bars.
Now there's plenty of, the boat's only at about 50% capacity, so no matter where we sit on this boat, there's someone coming by asking if we want a drink. So the service has been tremendous.
Oh, the service has been
and
phenomenal.
I think that's primarily because the boat's only at 50% capacity and they probably haven't fully crewed. So the crew's looking for things to do and whatever. So I was probably sitting at the slot machine for maybe 20 minutes. And in that time, I think I had 6 people come by and ask me if I want a drink, which is rare in a casino. You have to usually hunt people down and get your free drink or whatever.
But now we understand why, because there was no bar in the casino.
Yeah, so they're all having to go all the way down to the sports bar, get the drinks that they've taken orders for, and then come all the way back to the casino. And my mind is blown.
Now,
Just
I
blown.
want to put this in perspective with you. This ship is about 1,300 feet long, I think. I don't know. I'm just giving you a rough number off the top of my head. From the casino to the sports bar where they're going to get drinks.
It's from midship to aft.
It's
So-
forward midship to midship aft. It's about 300 feet. It's a pretty decent walk. Hey, trust me on this one. When you're drunk, you know it's a long walk. When you're sober, you realize it's a longer walk. And these poor crew members are pumping this back and forth to serve drinks. Carnival, you think maybe you should have put a fucking bar in the casino?
There's another bleep.
Fuck. Believe that, YouTube.
So that's our gripe about the casino. So the next gripe is, it's really a disappointing one for me because we booked, originally we were supposed to have a Cloud9 spa balcony room for a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale with our best friends in December 2020. Of course, COVID, that cruise got canceled. So we left all of our funds. They enticed us to leave our funds and get a cruise credit, and they enticed us with an additional onboard credit each. So we left our funds. So when it came time and cruises opened back up, we got with our travel agent to rebook our cruise, or to start booking cruises, and we found out, our travel agent didn't even know this, that we had to use our cruise credit all on one cruise. Well, there aren't the same caliber or expensive type cruises out of Galveston as there is from Fort Lauderdale. The cruises out of Galveston are great. They're just shorter and not as expensive. So, I'm sorry. So, we went ahead and booked another Cloud9. We tried to maximize the amount. And we found out that, yes, we had to use our cruise credit all on one cruise.
Yeah.
So we booked the most expensive one that we could find on this cruise, with me only taking a week off. And there's not very many cruises out of Galveston anyway that are more than 7 days. So
let me put this in there, because I am tagging Carnival in this. I'm sure somebody will watch this. Take note of this, Carnival. Don't corral your customers into, you got to spend it all in one spot.
And you had to book your cruise. You didn't have to cruise by December 31st, 2021, but you had to book it by then. So we had to hurry up and rush so that we didn't lose. Because it was like $2,200 that we had spent on the cruise out of Florida. And so we had to book that, and then the cruise that we booked wasn't even anywhere near that cost. And they own the difference. They wouldn't even give us an onboard credit, the full onboard credit. They gave us a maximum of a $250 onboard credit. So that was frustrating.
So we got this one booked out of Galveston for our anniversary, which is great. We love taking our anniversary cruise. We got the spa package because we're like, let's live a little.
Yeah, because they tell you get discounted spa services, you get full access to the thermal suites, which is the thermal therapy pool, the saunas, the hot tub, and I mean, anyway, and then the spa suites come with extra amenities. So we booked a couples massage yesterday.
Hang on. Before we go there, let's tell them what happened. We got it booked. We're all booked and ready.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
1 week prior to sailing,
our booking just disappeared.
the computers at Carnival glitched.
And threw our booking out.
Yeah.
And the only reason why we knew is because we had excursions booked and we got a cancellation notice that our excursions have been canceled due to a full booking cancellation. So initially I thought, oh great, the cruise has been canceled because of the Omicron variant COVID. And so I looked online, no, the cruise was still there. So luckily we had our travel agent. We reached out to our travel agent, Linda.
Big shout out to Linda over at Travel Escapes in Texas City.
She's amazing.
She rocks. She's absolutely the best.
So she spent 4.5 hours on the phone with Carnival trying to figure out what happened. And the system glitched and just deleted our booking. So they got it reinstated. We got an additional onboard credit. It wasn't a whole lot, and that's okay. But we got it reinstated because it, But when that happened, we lost our excursions. We lost our. We'd already checked in, so we had lost our check-in time, which was early, and I don't know what else. But anyway.
Remember how we said that I have a very bad temper and it just builds, it builds, it builds?
He was stewing.
I was stewing. I'm on a boat. I'm at work. I'm stuck on this boat for 20 days. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love the company I work for. They're great. But I'm sitting there on this boat stewing at the fact that I have no information because what information I get is relayed from her, which is relayed from Linda, who is stuck on the phone on hold with Carnival.
And I'm also working still. My
working,
job is
I'm
busy,
working.
so.
Imagine what my stress levels were. They went from here to.
So he's blowing my phone up, and I'm like, boy, just chill. Linda's got us, and Linda got us. She got it all. She got us all squared away. We got our booking on, or whatever. So back to the point that I was talking about. So one of the enticing things about doing the spa suite is that you're supposed to get discounted services for treatments in the spa. Well, we just found out the hard way that you only get a discount if you book 3 services
at the same time.
So we thought your first service you got a 20% discount, your second service you got a 30% discount, your fourth service or third service you got a 40% discount. No, you only get a discount if you actually book 3 services at once.
That's
so
3 separate services at 3 different times.
Yes.
Not all together.
So you could get them, you could stack them together, but it has to be 3 separate services. So we booked a milk bath soak, a ginger scrub, and a couple's massage, Swedish massage. We thought that this was 3 services, right? And my brain is thinking that it's 3 services.
Now let's say this though. The service was amazing.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. The bath was hot. It was warm.
But it felt really good.
It felt great. The salt scrub thing.
There was some parts that were torturous, but it was really good for our skin.
I got ticklish feet and I about come up out my skin. So
the scrub felt really good. The massage was amazing. Oh my gosh. So at the end of it though, we get the ticket and I'm looking at Josh and I was like ready to like, what the hell?
I was still,
so
half asleep, and she's giving me this look, and I'm like, what's wrong with her?
They put on an automatic gratuity, which I should have known that would happen. We brought cash with us to tip our masseurs, but we didn't end up tipping them because it was an automatic gratuity of almost $50 each, because we each, so that's a $100 tip, so that I thought that was sufficient.
But still, automatic gratuity, come on now. If the service is crap, if they're just coming in there and just you're done, I'm not going to give you $50. If it's really great, let me choose how much I want to give you.
Yeah, because we can be more generous than that.
Yeah.
But when you put on an automatic gratuity,
hey, okay, you chose the price. There you go. You're done.
but total sticker price, sticker shock for this service, which was it was almost 2 hours, because it was a 25-minute soak and then a 75-minute scrub and massage.
Let me put it to you like this. When we bought the F350, she wasn't in sticker shock. She knew full well going in that was an expensive-ass truck that I bought.
Now, I also say I didn't ask the price ahead of time because I was thinking, we're going to get our discount,
But the
right?
last cruise that we had a massage on was not this expensive, and it was a good massage too. Go ahead and tell them.
The total price was $604. What? Are you kidding me? And then after the fact, I realized that there was no discount reflected on it. And this is where we learned the hard lesson that it only counted as one service. The soak was an add-on. It doesn't count it as a full-on service. So,
yeah,
I will never book a Cloud9 spa suite again.
it's not worth it in our opinion.
Unless you were independently wealthy and have that kind of money to just throw out. Now, don't get me wrong, we could have probably booked 3 services that were less, because we booked a 75-minute massage, but the 75-minute massage is the full body massage. We could have done the 50, which is you pick your area kind of thing. There's ways that you could probably do it to book your to get your 3 stacked services that you have to get the discounts. But I feel like if you're booking the spa suite, that you should at minimum
And they should have
get
been
a discount
upfront with that and been like, hey,
Well,
look,
they
this
were.
doesn't apply
It's
to
in
your
the it's in
discount.
the it's in the fine
It's in the fine print.
it's in the fine print.
Read your fine print. Follow one of those Instagram people like, I follow so and so.
I mean, and that's just kind of the way that it goes on the Carnival. There's a lot to do. It's an amazing experience. I will firmly say even now that it's one of the best ways to see the world.
It's the best bang for your buck. It really is.
But they push and push. It's very high pressure, like trying to get you to upgrade, to do this, to do that, to do whatever. Doesn't matter where you're at on the boat. They're trying to get you to spend more money because they're trying to generate revenue.
Insert crazy car sales from Pasadena, California.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. But I will say that if I go on the Vista again, and I probably won't because I like the other boats better. I like their layout better. I just like the vibe better. If I do a Vista again, I will book a Havana Cabana suite and get the private pool.
Yes.
So
Absolutely. What we did learn was the Havana suites, they have their own private pool and hot tubs, and they're on the stern. The Havana bar is open to everybody, but in order to access the pool area, you have to have a wristband. So they monitor that. So I think that would probably be a better option for us, and the next time we go on the Vista or any of these class vessels that have that option. As far as the spa, we're not probably going to do it again. If we want to get a massage,
I'll do it shoreside,
We'll do it
just
shoreside.
because I just don't have that kind of money to spend. I'm trying to prepare for retirement, and that's just it's crazy expensive.
we want to
So-
retire and spend our kids' inheritance because they don't need it.
I'm gonna leave our kids an inheritance.
I'll leave them something.
But
Leave them an IOU.
we're gonna enjoy ourselves, but I just feel like it was great. It was wonderful. It felt good. They were attentive. They were really, really good, but I don't think it was $600 good. And maybe I'm a cheap ass, but
Well, I'm a cheap ass.
I just don't think it was worth $600. That's just my 2 cents.
Now, as far as the rest of the services so far,
Our steward is
our
amazing.
steward is amazing. Ahmed is amazing. This gentleman, first thing in the morning we come out of the room, he is, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Joshua. How did you sleep? What have y'all got planned for today? That sounds wonderful. Have a great day.
And we've had 2 bartenders, and unfortunately, I'm not Kiera. I'm not really good with names. But we have one at the Red Frog here on the Lido deck, and then one up on the Serenity deck in the Serenity Bar.
Pri is up on the Serenity
Yes,
Bar.
they know
who's
they
that.
know our names. They
We
know what
walk
we
up and
order.
They greet us.
Yep, and I love that. And those are the type of people that are going to get the extra tip from me.
Our
So,
last anniversary cruise was on the Dream.
yes, it was the dream.
We were on the Dream, and our
That was January 2020.
our server for our dinner, Augusti.
No, that was yes, that was
That
Augusti.
was Augusti.
Yes.
And he went by Juicy.
Yeah, his name was Augusti. He's from the Philippines, and he said just call me Juicy.
We're
And-
actually friends with him on Facebook, and he is just a wonderful gentleman, very attentive. He knew us by name, greeted us when we walked in the restaurant, asked if we wanted our standard drinks or if we wanted something different, but he made sure to ask us. Okay. That was a good drink.
Did you stop it, or is it still recording?
It's still recording. Hang on.
Is your gimbal okay? Okay. Oops. We're running through some weather, so it's a little rough right now.
Let me get this reset just a little bit. We'll leave that in the video. Welcome to being on a boat and all that. It happens. We've probably got. We have a gentleman checking out the gimbal.
It helps keep you when you're recording. You can
Yeah.
hold your phone, and it keeps the phone level.
It keeps it absolutely level.
You'll need to adjust because you only getting part of your face.
Uh-huh.
Yep, there you go.
So where are we at? We're talking about Augusti.
Yes, Augusti was
So
amazing.
Augusti, he was very attentive, and we found out on our last cruise that
Well, I didn't check. We took a cruise with Kira and DA in September of 2021, and we were on the Dream again, and Augusti made a post or something, and so I checked with him like December. Yeah, it was in December. And no, he sent me a Happy New Year or a Merry Christmas message. I'm not sure which one. And so I was like, oh hey, are you still with Carnival? Are you on a boat? Because we're getting ready to take a cruise in January. And he says, yeah, I'm on the Dream. I've been on for 6 months. I'm getting ready to get off. And I was like, are you kidding?
we missed him.
He was on the boat when we were on the boat, but I didn't check with him beforehand. So, because we would have totally requested him as our server because he's awesome.
He is.
So
He had actually invited us to
the Philippines.
The Philippines to actually come out and vacation with him and his family out there. If we get a chance, Juicy, we're coming. We're gonna come, and we will spend 2 weeks out there in the Philippines with you because why not?
So, to recap, the ship is different laid out. It's not my favorite. Some people love it, and that's fine. It's whatever you want. I prefer the layout of the other ships that we were on there because they're all the same. This one's very different. I won't book a Cloud 9 spa room again just because I just don't think it's the biggest bang for your buck. The service has been tremendous on this. It's at 50% capacity, which I think plays a part in it, but it still has been tremendous. Our steward is awesome. We've had great bartenders. The restaurant even was good, but that's a whole other gripe for a later story because we have late dining, and we're used to having dining in the aft restaurant, and then we got put in the mid restaurant. And I'm pretty sure that's because of our booking confusion or whatever when we got bumped. But I'm not going to go on that tangent right now.
Coming from a maritime background like I do, I understand some of the parameters that are involved in running the vessel. And I understand your budgets and cost overruns and such, because it all falls back to your hospitality staff and your pursers and your chief stewards and on up, and then it ultimately falls back to the captain who gets his orders from corporate. I understand that. So his hands are kind of tied. The chief purser and the chief stewards are kind of tied. They got to follow their directives and orders. Carnival, you may want to reevaluate a few things. You really might want to. Because if one person is griping, we may not be the only ones.
We would probably spend more money across the cruise if things were different. So,
namely, don't be so pushy. You know, I understand you got to make a buck. We all want to make money, but you push and push and push and push, and it's kind of a turnoff. So, this is just our opinion. This is just our thoughts on it. Don't get us wrong. We love cruising. We love being on a Carnival boat. We love the ports and the locations.
We're still newbies. We're still learning a lot. This is only our 4th cruise.
But learn from what we tell you and our mistakes so you don't make the same. Because we won't make the same mistakes twice.
Yeah. Well, that's the hope anyway.
That's the hope anyway.
All right, pretty people. Peace out.
I'm going to finish my drink and my cigar.
Drinks.
Oh, it went out.
Drinks.
Drinks. Yeah, we got those.
And these.
Let me say this, if you get the Cheers package, it does seem kind of daunting to get your drinks in.
Because you got to do it like a minimum of 10 to pay for it. That's a lot.
Really research your drinks before you go, because get the best bang for your buck. If you like to catch a buzz, these are
It's the Frog Islands iced tea.
Frog Island iced teas. These are $10.50 each. And they got almost 3 shots of alcohol in them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd been getting Kraken and water all day. That's 3 compared to my 1. So.
Because you can't order doubles on the
Can't order
Cheers.
doubles. So.
But you can order cocktails that have multiple shots in them, but you can't order like because I primarily drink vodka waters because I try to avoid all the sugar.
So get the best bang for your buck. Really research the drinks that you want and live it up. So.
Yep.
Till next time.
Peace out.
Keep calm and say me out.